All other 13% are white entities. So they create all havoc. They are the instruments of spreading hatred, suffering. Okay, every Buddha is having upeksha, means indifference towards them. So Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upeksha, they are the great statements of truth from a very great master coming from 2500 years back. And now it has to come back again. These truths have to come back into the limelight. That's what that great master predicted 2500 years ago. This is the time where it will come up back everywhere in a new shape, in a new terminology, in a new flavor, with a new fragrance, with a new smile. So the truth gets established again and again in every time. In this time, we are all here to do that. And if Karuna is compassion towards all suffering human beings, Mahakaruna is compassion towards all suffering animal kind. All animals, all fish, all birds are suffering under this human terrorism. Okay, so we have a lot of feelings, empathy towards all those animals. They cannot suffer. They cannot suffer anymore. Animals, birds and fish are not food for human beings. They are not sport for Jallikattu is sport. Jallikattu is very wrong. How can you do that to an animal? What kind of Tamil Nadu tradition is that? All stupid people. No animal can be harassed. Animal has to be loved. Animal has to be worshipped. Jallikattu is wrong. And in Spain, it takes long time for the man to evolve to have Karuna. After he has Karuna, then he has to evolve further to have Mahakaruna.
Yes.
And Jallikattu is a small thing. Okay. Wherever every animal being cut and eaten in every 5-star non-vegetarian hotel, that is the real crime. At least you are not killing the bull here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is okay. But we're killing every day and eating.
Yeah.
I find 90% of Buddhists in the world eat animals. First of all Buddhists in the world should stop eating animals. Then you can teach others. Acharya means a teacher. The definition of Acharya comes from Yaha Yachinoti, Acharati, Acharayati Chaha, Saha Acharya. That is the definition of Acharya. Yaha Yachinoti. Yachinoti means begging, begging for knowledge. Then Acharati means practices that knowledge. Then Acharayati means he teaches that to everybody. He is called Acharya. The greatest philosophy is Mahayana philosophy. There are two yanas, Hinayana and Mahayana. Acharya Nagarjuna, who has started this great Mahayana philosophy, is a Madhyamik philosophy. Okay, there is a great book written by Acharya Nagarjuna, Madhyamika Sutras. Like Brahma Sutras, is Madhyamika Sutras. Everybody should read that book, Madhyamika Sutras. One of the greatest books in the whole world. Has anybody read that book, Madhyamika Sutras? Nobody has read that book. What point in life? Everybody should read the book, Madhyamika Sutras by Acharya Nagarjuna. Marvelous book, Madhyamika Sutras. Okay? Great compassion in action. Karuna is compassion in action. Mahakaruna is great compassion in action. Maha means great. For example, Buddha, when he said, I got Mahaparinirvana. He didn't use the word Parinirvana. He didn't even use the word Nirvana. He used the word Mahaparinirvana. Nirvana is different. Parinirvana is different. Mahaparinirvana is different. That's why we have these additions. Similarly, Karuna is compassion in action. Mahakaruna is great compassion in action. So, and compassion is tempered with lot of, non-interference. If you interfere more, it is again not compassion. If you are helping somebody, okay, you don't climb, I will lift you up. He will never have his legs strengthened. So, not to help him is many times Mahakaruna. It's not so very easy to draw a line. Okay, if you are always helping your child will never grow. So it is great compassion not to help any of your child. So Maha-compassion, Mahakaruna means it is great compassion in action. Compassion not in just heart, it is in action. Okay. Many people have compassion. Oh, says, I could have done that, but you didn't do that. I could have done that. Once we vacate the body, we go to the other world. I could have done that. I could have done that. Why didn't you do it? Whatever you feel, I could have done that, you must do. That is called action. I could have done that is great compassion within inside. But I am doing it. That is inaction. So Mahakaruna is great compassion in action. Okay. Compassion in general is towards humankind. Great compassion towards all being kind. Great compassion in action. Okay, not just compassion in action. Because otherwise, if you don't want to use the word great, don't use Mahakaruna. Karuna is Karuna there.